So a little bit interesting here, right off the bat. I mean, the first thing that I'm interested in is the fact that 100 Thieves is banning Yone. Because when I look at these two players, when I look at Kane and I look at Quid, I feel like Quid is the better Yone of the two. But normally more people are banning Yone on blue side. They consider Yone a better like red side pick because you don't really want to pick Yone first pick on blue side. So all right, we got Yone, Rumble, Jace all banned. Question is, either of these guys actually going to play Gwen top laners? Feels like most people don't play it in the West. In the East, people are still picking it, even after the changes. Varus. I mean, into a Varus, you don't need to pick Ezreal, by the way. Also, for somebody like Tomo generally prefers playing things like Ziggs or something like Jhin. So, I mean, he could play Ezreal, but he doesn't need to. There's other things you can pick. It's not like you must pick this. Put Shaden on a carry. I mean, he has been playing a decent amount of Neferi. I can see it. Hey, so Renekton, Ezreal, Ahri. Interesting. So the Gwen picked into Renekton here. I mean, the question to me is going to be, is Surdy good enough at Renekton to get a decent lead over the Gwen? Shaden Neferi, that's his thing. This isn't like an exceptional Viego game. Like, I don't know. You don't have that much damage. You don't have amazing things to set you up. I mean, bro, I actually feel like Dignitas can win versus 100 Thieves. Maybe not, but I think they can, to be honest. What do you think LTA teams have dropped Hwei? Seems really good. I think Hwei is actually pretty bad right now. Like, when I see Hwei, that shit is just like 0 damage. I feel like Hwei is a champion that you can pick in like later games of Fearless when you're playing in comps where it's good to have long range and you have consistent damage from other places, but I definitely don't think that the champion is like a good champion. Like, when it comes to mages right now, I'd rather have Azir, I'd rather have Talia, I'd rather have Ori, I'd rather have Victor, I'd rather have like, I mean, Ahri if you consider that a mage, but in that same tier, like I would rather have those champs. And if you were to add in like other mid laners, there's like Yone, there's Sylas, there's Akali that can be played in certain matchups there. Like, for example, Sylas is good into Ahri, Akali is good into Yone, Akali can be played into Azir even, Yone can be played into pretty much anything if you actually have a good comp for it. And then outside of all those champs, I think that you can pick things like, you know, like Rise. You could play champions like Cassio, which we're seeing in North America. I mean, there are other picks, and then Hwei is good into the like shorter range mages out of those tiers. But the problem that a champion like Hwei has is that if you think about a lot of the top laners that are picked in the game right now, almost like no top laners is Hwei good into, and almost no junglers that are being picked is Hwei good into it either. You know, like Neferi, Xin Sejuani, Skarner, like none of these champions really care about Hwei. Let's see what Sniper does here with this push in. They have Viego coming up. Oh, Shaden's here too.
On the top lane, River is coming in.
Can't do it.
Sniper actually buy the time. Sniper's just going to go aggressive, and they're going to look for Shaden.
Nice. Shaden has all of his camps up on the bot side of the map. River walked top as well, so Shaden is just going to buy a longsword. He's just going to take a base. He has to walk such a long distance anyway that he'd rather just base and buy a longsword. Well played, Surdy.
First of all, I'm handsome as hell. Second of all, I'm the best player on the team. Let's just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I like how we run that.
Nice. Delusion. Surdy not beating the counterpick only allegations. I mean, I think Surdy is not even like great with counterpicks either.
That was pretty funny. But it is the TP's already being used by both of these top laners, and again,
nah, he's just getting clapped straight up.
Where he's just going for the solo kill anyway, despite being aware of all the information.
Yeah, just outplay it. But Isles is here.
Good swap here.
Tomo Sniper likely to get
oh my god! Oh no! Nah, Surdy is just not it, bro. By the way, Surdy has no TP, so he's just gonna walk this bot wave that is not crashed. What the? They're freezing the bot wave? Interesting. I bet you if you take Thanatos and Surdy and you give them a test when it comes to like Korean, I bet you Thanatos speaks more Korean. Bro, why did he even E in? This guy is fucking dead. He has no escapes. He's just dead. Surdy is already washed. Bro, when was Surdy good? Like, what do you mean washed? He hasn't been good the entire time he's been in competitive. At least in tier 1.
This is so hard to die, but Isles is going to position.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Striking the crash down. Can they actually finish him off? No shot. Sniper just holds the cooldowns, kites back. Knew that the dive could be coming, so held on.
Still dive him. They could redive him right here. Bro, if they knew where people were, they could redive him right here, by the way. No W on Gwen. Shaden still his ult. They could send it.
pressuring or an in an early laning phase, as we're going to see a dive now onto Surdy, try to put him farther down.
Yeah, Surdy pre-pops the ultimate, but there's the hook from Ayla. They have it set up, and Ayla's
See it?
just tanking this up. There's no
Ew, bro. If you're queuing, you're Q flashing forward onto the wave, bro. Nah, bro.
Sure. And Tale of Two Gangs.
But to be honest, Surdy was always really bad in lane swaps. Like, even though this isn't a lane swap from level 1, he's just not good at playing like the 1v2 situation.
Flash the first CC. And Sniper now, let's see if they can dive him this time.
Yeah,
they can definitely dive him. They have Ari here.
Trouble now, trying to outplay this with the ulti. Isles is tanking it up. Shaden's in trouble, but they will make it happen.
Surdy's back top.
Come down. Was not
I don't know. He TB'd. I mean, he should still die, I think. But okay. He's just going to die slowly. I mean, if he gets the wave and he dies, it's fine. It's honestly okay.
It's going to be the one to start it up now with the depth charge. There it is. The stun to follow. Gets burst down. Not a chance to survive.
You get the wave.
Cannot connect on the other side of the map.
All right, Surdy, you have really ran it. You know the thing that he should do here, by the way. Let me just talk to you real quick. I'll just tell you what you should do. So when you're in this situation, right, what Surdy should do is, instead of TPing top here, when they have the ability to redive him because they have everything, or I mean, they don't have everything, but they have like enough to kill him. He has no ult, he has no flash. He should just TP bot. He should just be TPing bot right now and just start diving Sniper. And then after they kill him and get a couple plates, Tomo and Isles base and go top. Why is he TPing top right now? It's so crazy, no? Like, the reason why players do this, I'll just explain to you. The reason why players do this is they're conditioned to, like, certain factors being in the game. So, for example, players will be like, enemy team has grub advantage. Grub advantage means that you want to match them. So we don't want to just open top because the enemy team will get turret before we get turret. But if you're behind in the game, or you don't have the conditions to actually match, you have to accept that you can trade down slightly but still end up close enough where you end up playing the game. Like, you don't get anything for getting first turn anymore besides for the feat, right? If you don't get that feat of strength, it's not like you lose the game, right? So you'd rather just trade down slightly and still be trading, as opposed to just be inting them a free kill. And there, it's just like a judgment call. Surdy's just looking at the situation. He's like, oh, I mean, they used ultis on Varus, or they used ulti on Varus the first time. I could probably live without ult, and he thinks he can actually catch the wave, which he can't, obviously. So I don't know, bro. His judgment in these situations is really bad. And it was the same thing last split, right? He would just walk the turrets as Cassante that he couldn't be at. He would just walk to them and hope that he would be able to do something. He wouldn't be able to. That's Varus ult for like nothing, to be honest. Kind of a shit Varus ult. Triforce completed for Ezreal. I mean, with Triforce not being completed by Viego, it is fightable for Dignitas. It could contest the Drake if they want. Varus is pretty low on mana. Sniper has TP.
Oh, looks for the hook, can't actually find it. Defensive crash down there from
Bro, I'm surprised that Dig doesn't just turn that, no? If you full turn, if Ayla does that, and you flash WRs as Isles, and the Fury gets a reset, you're probably going to die eventually, but you won't die that fast. Viego gets a reset, so does Neferi. Neferi's up an item, Viego doesn't have Triforce yet. I feel like you can be fine with that fight. I feel like that fight's actually okay. The reason they're not doing it is because they're afraid of the Talia ulti in, but you can play it in a way, you can coordinate it where you don't actually have to worry too much about that. They should be able to play this, bro. Dig should be able to play. Let's see. Shaden didn't get his W off, bro. He's just insta-dead. Oh, no. Oh, my God. They are inting hard. Unlucky.
They look like they want even more. River now shifting over the wall, showing Tomo how to do it. Surdy and Isles are going to get pinned down here.
Ari has no TP. He TP'd during this.
Coming in, Isles and Surdy no ult, flash a couple seconds away.
Yeah, they're going to start it up. Ayla lands the hook.
I mean, Ayla's dead as hell.
They're going to try to turn it around. Nice crash down.
Looks kind of disgusting, but it'll probably work. River's got one. Not bad for Dig, bro. Not bad for Dig. They got 2 for 2 here. I don't know what that E was, but we'll take it. Our rank 1.
You know, those games where you're never getting kills, but you feel
I mean, bro, he did not get rank 1 in the way that you want for competitive. I'll tell you that. All right, TP in from the Talia.
Looking like they're happy to
Is Renekton going to TP and try to fight this? That is the question.
Shaden just trying to defend their vision line as much as he can. And Ayla has
Looks
been
like
leading
Dig
some
wants
folks,
to
so
fight.
it's down to about
He really just wants to clear that wave and get that turret. To me,
Oh.
They're gonna go
Oh,
for
good
it.
buffer.
Isles is going to be able to get over the wall. That's a chain of corruption used on Isles for not
Okay,
too much.
the Fury
Kaney
stole it.
comes in.
Nice.
It is going to be stolen by Shade. Can they actually get in to grab this? Kaney looks like he wants to try to force it, but he's going to have to use
on.
the ultimate to retrieve.
Oh, he
back.
didn't hit.
River low, Sniper looking. Can he actually finish him off? Kaney going to have to flash out. Shaden now jumps.
They're
over
begging,
the wall,
like, I mean,
and
they
it's gonna
already
be
got the
Surdy
win here,
meanwhile
so
pushing down on the bot
they're
side,
fine
so
with
they're
it.
holding
Not
back
bad.
their
Not bad
dig.
from Dig. I mean, rank 1, not the way you want. Can you elaborate? I mean, it's pretty simple, bro. If you get rank 1 playing like Vayne top, and Vayne top is not really viable in competitive play, and you're not really like happy with the person getting rank 1. It's like if you get like a team of 1 trick or something that hits rank 1, or like a Hecarim 1 trick that hits rank 1. You hit rank 1 by playing a champion in a very specific style. It is not as legitimate as, like, for example, when Loki hit rank 1 and he was playing like every meta mid laner in the entire game. And when you look at like Surdy right now, look at this. Dignitas, DPM, LOL. When you look at him playing meta champions, right? Like when he's playing to practice, and you look at his account, it is significantly less impressive, bro. This guy was like a 90% win rate challenger player who became rank 1, playing mainly just Vayne and Camille. And now you look at his account and it's 149, 137, Grandmaster 716 LP, 52% win rate, right? And this is his normal account. This is the one he plays on. So it's a big difference, bro. You could be a rank 1 player playing very specific champions, and when you start playing everything, you could be just, you know, struggling. No 2 items on Ezreal. Normally, it's kind of hard to fight this with when you don't have 2 items on Ezreal. Oh, Charm onto FBI. FBI has 1 HP. Oh, Shaden got a reset. Shaden got a reset. He's got an ulti in. He's got an ulti in. Oh, he's not ulti in. Never mind. He doesn't need the ulti in. He's the GOAT. Okay, Dig. All right, he's dead. Yeah, he probably should have ultied. Just turned. Might as well. How bad would it look if he picked Vayne top next game? I don't think it would look bad. I mean, if he gets a good matchup for Vayne top, then he probably should play it. That's his main champion, you know? Nice mic check. Great mic check. Let's go. Exactly what I thought there.
As Tomo and FBI are.
Wait, what did the caster say? Hold on.
Hopefully you're able to hear that as Tomo.
Hopefully you were able to hear it. Am I deaf? What do you mean, hopefully? I can't hear muted shit. What the f? Hopefully you're able to hear that. Like, no, I don't read lips. I actually need audio. I heard it. You're probably just losing your hearing. Yeah, maybe it's just me, bro. Maybe it's me. You know, Euro Cup, and it's really hype, and somebody's like, oh, you got to watch these last 2 games. Like, I can get into it. I can watch it. I can appreciate the sport. Tomo is just dead or what? He buffered. Nice. Got hit, but it's okay. Quid, maybe? Quid? Can they go with Quid? No flash? Free kill? Wait, is Sniper dead? Sniper's dead too? River's dead too. River's dead too. He's dead. Wait, Dig is about to win this f***ing game, by the way. Dig is about to win this goddamn game. Respect. Bro, I knew this shit could happen, bro. I knew Dig could lose to 100 Thieves. Or sorry, 100 Thieves could lose to Dig. I knew that shit. That's Otacon, bro. We hate 100 Thieves. I don't hate 100 Thieves. I'm just low-key triggered by the fact that people hype them up. And that they beat us twice in best of ones. Like, they're actually not good, but they're like kind of clutch. But at some point, you actually have to like be good at the game. I don't know, like 100 Thieves represents everything that I like hate about teams. Like, they go into scrims, they just troll scrims, they grief scrims 4 days out of the week, and they're like, it, bro, it'll probably be fine. Let's just show up on stage. They play like disgusting games, they end up winning. I don't know, bro. It triggers me so hard. Okay, 100% Dig should just win from this spot, right? There's no way they throw. My god, that fucking Talia build looks awful, no? 3 items Talia, and these are your items? Shit looks disgusting. Oh, Kane. Oh, Kane. You're not even going to get his flash here? Nah. 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 No, 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 no. Surely we did not throw the game like this. The charm, River saves his teammate. I'm tilted and I don't even give a f about Dignitas. How the fuck did they throw like this, bro?
Items to the utmost advantage. Rod of Ages tanking is Sarah.
Guys, to jinx them. No, I just need to like point out how disgusting they are for throwing this game.
He draws them in as the teleport flies in over the top.
Like,
so Gwen ends up
the game is so free.
A temporary 5v4. You can see Quid only burns early stage in this fight. Shaden cannot reset because Sniper and River.
Shaden cannot reset because he W'd.
And then FBI
You can W
ends up
during the
being able to
root,
just freeze
right?
Isles on the backside
That's
of the
why
fight. That
Neferi
was
is really good.
5-4-0
Is that you can W during roots, so you can get hit by a root, and then you can W during it and avoid CC. He W'd
was perfect timing.
because he panicked.
I'm looking for. Oh, nice. Push top
Okay,
and then
I
go.
guess
Get back.
random fight to win the game.
Yeah, good job. Well,
The random fight we win the game. It's f***ing classic, bro. That is actually the classic. Oh, you just ulted Dig. I felt it coming too. That's why I needed to ult him there, bro.
Same level of firepower, and they are very far down.
Maybe
right now.
100 Thieves throw again.
Pop out of safety, but Quid is over the wall on the wrong side.
I mean, Quid is trying, bro. He's like queuing backwards, ulting into the whole enemy team. Like, he is really trying to throw. Bro, look at Quid on the camera, bro. Look at Quid. All right, okay, we gotta watch Quid here. Look at Quid's camera. Well played, Quid.
Anyway, because
Well played. This 4-item build from Talia, I don't know. It just looks so wrong. Ayla? Classic. Wait, hold on. Quid? He has flash. Oh, no, the reset. Oh, Sturdy gave a reset to River. But River is so fucking weak. He became Renekton, but the Renekton is so behind.
River and Quid on fumes. FBI low as well. They want to try to chase here. It's Tomo going forward, looking for more.
Nah, this guy speaks so much English. Bro, I don't know. It feels like when I watch Tomo play on Ezreal, it feels like he is clicking less than the Asian Ezreal's click. It feels like he's just clicking less. I don't know what else to say. All right, Baron started by 100 Thieves. Theoretically, Dig should be able to respond to this. Let's fight it, bro. This is a terrible Baron.
This is incredibly risky.
No, it's a horrible Baron. It is just, they just are in this situation. They're like, why are we here?
But they're going to go for it anyway, and the target is River. The Baron's incredibly low, but it's not about the
River is almost dead. River's dead. They just threw the entire game.
FBI kiting, FBI killing, FBI taking over. It's a triple.
Get out. They got Baron. Now the question is, can they contest the Drake? Because that is soul for 100 Thieves. So let's see what happens here. How did Ezreal die in this? I didn't even watch what Ezreal did. He must have like shifted into Nautilus ult or something. I don't even know how he could die. This should have been a massive win for Dig. Okay, I know. Look, I didn't watch. I swear on my life, I did not watch 1 second of Tomo play the game. I know he griefed the last fight. He must have griefed. I mean, it's pretty hard to steal it here if you're Shaden.
Unless he wants to sacrifice his life for it, but in the meantime,
like, he's just gonna die if he goes for it, I think.
He's gonna jump in. The Dragon's still too high, so he's gonna have to flash back out. Can he
Oh, he got it. Never mind. I thought he was going to. Wait, did he smite a minion? What happened here? Did he smite a champion? Oh, didn't smite. Nice, so he just died for free. What did Tomo do? Eyes on Tomo. I watched the other side of the fight. I watched Shaden and River in the last fight. Last time we saw the fight. Let's watch Tomo.
River is at 60% health before this fight happens. The big thing though is no.
Nah, you shifted into fucking hell, bro.
Really get on top of FBI here.
You shifted right next to Gwen, brother.
They peel Kaney's Ari.
What the hell? Why?
The big thing though is no one can really get on top of.
And like here, he should be like looking to flash over the wall, flash back over the wall.
FBI.
He has cleanse. He has flash.
I hear they
He doesn't cleanse.
peel Kaney's Ari.
He doesn't cleanse. He cleanses before. When did he cleanse?
Really get on top of FBI here. They peel
He cleansed and he's still rooted. What the?
Ari extremely.
Nah, it's not it, bro. It's just not it.
I mean, trying to deny the.
Oh,
really close
it's
to being
fine.
able to
Do not
make
look
yourself
gold diff
focus
top.
colleges.
Yeah, I mean,
50%
is what it is. This guy's not farmed a wave in like 50 minutes. Game is essentially whoever plays better in a fight wins. Even though 100 Thieves has soul, it's not going to be enough to like determine the winner of the next fight. I mean, I can't say that definitively, but most likely it won't be enough. And Isles is dead.
He's going to get burst down. I think he flashes, but he can't get anywhere. FBI is done.
Nice. So now they can start Baron, and they have Gwen pushing bot. So what the f is the play? They're going to try to kill the Gwen so that they're able to do Elder after. Probably the best thing they could do. Ooh, blind! Bro, that was blind. That was pretty nice. That's 1k gold to Kana. You have Isles spawning in 28 seconds. Elder is spawning in 10.
Remember, Kaney has no ultimate. Neither does Tomo. This is going to be tough for Kaney. Fishes with a charm, but he's getting chunked out. Vera steps forward.
Rel is coming. Rel is coming. This is so good for Dignitas. They have no ulti on Ari for like 10 seconds though. But this is mega good. Okay, they're flashing onto Quid. Let's see, let's see. I mean, Surdy is just dead. He just gave a free reset to Viego. Quid is dead. Let's see what happens to FBI. FBI's dead. Is he dead? Oh, Shaden hits both those. Wait, just do Elder. This guy. Just do Elder. Gwen is coming. No ulti on River. It's probably just Elder for Dig. Bro, this game is going 50 minutes. It is what it is.
Might fly over the wall and arrive with River to fight this.
He's going in. He still has the house.
He's actually going.
He's going to look with the ulti. Can he actually chase down Shade? He tries to look for the charm, but he can't make it happen.
Ah, she-ball, man. Ah, she-ball. Oh, man, this game is Giga American. Oh, hell no, man. Oh, hell no. What a good game, bro. Honestly, though, I'm enjoying it. Like, I know the game is not high quality, but it's pretty fun to watch. Mid-table NA has to be worse than EU. I don't know. I feel like 100 Thieves would actually beat the mid-table EU teams. It depends on what you're considering mid-table. Like, if you're considering mid-table like 4-5, I mean, who's actually 4-5 in EU right now? I guess it's technically G2, but I don't think G2 is actually like a mid-table team. Mid-table, okay, so 5th right now in LEC is like Heretics. I think 100 Thieves would beat Heretics, bro. I do think 100 Thieves would beat Heretics. It's like Lion or Shopify versus Heretics. I think it's kind of close. Koi G2. I mean, Koi G2. Okay, so if I'm thinking about who's actually top 4, wait, let's see the end of the game. And it's over. Okay, excellent. We can continue our conversation. Yeah, it's over. Okay. If I think about who's actually top 4 in LEC, it's got to be Fnatic, K-Corp, G2, and Koi. No order. Those are just the best teams. Right now, the 5th best team is Heretic. I mean, Shea was pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Shea was good. Yeah, I still think 100 Thieves would beat them. I don't know. Quid on Yone. It's cooked. How are you going to play this game out, bro? Quid Yone, River on Sejuani. It's over. It's a good Lilia pick, but I don't know. I feel like this is 100 Thieves bread and butter. This is what 100 Thieves is best at. So, Meal, I mean, 100%. If you're Dig, you're banning out Kaisa and Ziggs. I mean, the thing here is that you don't actually need magic damage on your team if you're 100 Thieves, because the enemy team has Jace top and Lilia jungle, so they're not going to have a tank. It is really insane to me they did not ban Ziggs. Alistar, man. Alistar Callista into Ziggs. Oh, I mean, Ayla can pick any champion in the game he wants to play here, bro. Actually, what is he going to play here? I assume he's just going to play Rakan here. Nah, there's no way he's going to play Bard. Come on. He'll just play Rakan, surely. I think it should be Jace top and Bessa mid. Leona, really? Am I missing something? Why would you not go Rakan? Rakan is better here, I think. They have mobility, so it's kind of hard to hit Leona spells. Rakan is good into Alistar. People love playing that matchup. I am really surprised he went Leona here. It's actually Jace mid.
To maybe have first look at top, but Shaden might be moving through for a double crab angle.
I don't like the Jace mid into Yone. I think it's kind of fake. I feel like he should have went
not to, though. Instead,
he should have went Bessa mid, if anything.
Yeah, not going to risk going for that double crab, as Ayla's going to go in onto Tomo. Tomo does use a cleanse.
Oh, Tomo's dead.
He gets satcheled back in. Beautiful placement by FBI. One more auto is going to finish him off.
Oh, he's flashing in there. He's going to live.
But is he in the pit? He's going to get taken down. That's first.
Oh, he missed a Q.
Well played.
Surely FBI will win the 1v1 with the Alistar. He's pushed the wave here.
When you look mid lane, you realize that Quid actually forced the earlier reset from Kaney in this melee versus range matchup. That is also tough.
He has Q3. What the
gets it.
Bro, look at Quid's reaction one more time. Look at Quid's reaction. Look at how disgusted he is with himself.
Maybe gonna look for the solo kill.
Jesus, bro. Jesus. I mean, the thing is, what he thought is he's like, oh, if I get the cannon, then I'll be able to get Q3, and then I'll flash Q. Oh my God. All right, it's okay. He got flash here. I didn't even realize he got flash. I was barely even watching this. Can't go on Isles because he has Kalista ult. Now he's level 6 as well. I think 100 Thieves just have to give this, no? Can they actually fight it? There's no flash on Kane. I don't know, bro. They wasted so much time. River just sat in the river for like 35 seconds, 40 seconds, and they don't even fight.
Level 6 Alistar just wants to power through.
That's the flash to the combo.
Actually flashed the combo. He's going to try to look for it. He just realized, you know what? Not even
can't do anything.
I am just dead. You could see that Isles just walked behind him, popped the ulti, and held his spells. So if he flashed, he would just
no flash on this guy. He's just dead. Why are you trading mid when you have no flash here and your team is making it top topside play. See, this is the shit that triggers me so much. There was no wave there. He didn't get dove. He opted into the trade mid when he knows 100% that his support can't be there because his support just showed top, and he knows that the enemy team knows that his support can't be there. It's like, and he's no flash. Like, why? Why, bro? This is the River Classic, bro. This is the River Classic right here. They're fighting this 100%. Blade of the Ruin King completed by Quid. Quid is going to come over here. Tomo is dead. Tomo will be just dead in this fight,
100%.
Maybe not. River's going here. Never mind. They just go on Shaden. Shaden's alive. Shaden's alive here. Tomo is dead, 100%, like we said. 100 Thieves is going to get Drake. The second Drake for them. Pretty nice. I mean, overall, that's okay for them. That was like very awkward the way that they tried to kill Shaden here. Seemed like very unlucky.
Scales incredibly well and can also help to assist those sidelines as Kaney get a face check River here, and it's going to take some damage.
I mean, he's dead. He might have to flash here. Let's see. Yeah, he has to flash. Still pretty bad for them. See, this is where I feel like Zig should be willing to like go one bot wave here.
But it's going to be
because Yone can take over mid and Zig should go bot and try to execute the turret.
Very likely.
Very worth it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this.
Rift Herald fight would have been difficult.
Oh my God, what is going on here?
Now he's going to have to try to flash. He does have the cleanse available, but he's not
whatever, bro.
do anything with that. The two-man
just whatever.
The satchel charge builds some space, but in flashes Isles to try to take down.
Quid is still here.
Has flash of his own though and does get out. Ayla now using the Zenith Blade to taxi to the Alistar to get back to safety as well.
Whatever. Their top 3 mids in LTA. Low-key, Quid, and Quad are the best 3, and they just rotate. Depending on day, they're all like could be different. This guy has no flash.
Really good about it. Kaney now could be in some trouble again. Yeah, no flash. And Soul Unbound is there. He's knocking him down low. The snapback's gonna kill him.
I just refuse to believe that Quid is gonna get all these kills and then not just be super useful.
Now fishing with the bowling ball doesn't actually connect on him, but it's gonna be Surdy connecting with the public execution.
Yeah, Surdy gets a kill onto River. River's overplaying his weak side. They're teaming behind with Camille as well. Do they know? They're not even pinging it. They have no idea.
Straight into the pit. Can they actually find him? Isles is gonna hex over the wall. They're gonna be a flip here. It's gonna be
Juani gets it. They're onto Shaden. Actually, Sniper is just onto Tomo. Tomo alive? No way Tomo's alive here, bro. How did this go so fucking poorly?
FBI pelting him with bomb after bomb after bomb, but Kaney, Surdy, Shaden charging forward, looking for.
I mean, they got the Drake, so as long as they don't lose the game here, they're probably okay. They're having a lot of deaths here, though.
Can't get out. Sniper trying to get out here is incredibly low. He's gonna get finished off as well, but not before.
Rivers just didn't have ult this whole time.
Sniper down first.
Oh, he has no ult, bro. I thought he had ult. Doesn't that look like he has ult? Look at this, bro. How does River not have ult here? Because I looked at this. That's no ult. At this point, I don't even know how this is possible to see, bro. This shit just is up. This shit just looks up. I look at the Sejuani, and it just looks like he has ult. So I'm like, oh, I think that 100 Thieves should just win the fight.
Absolutely dream situation, but now
and then he just has no ult.
Down onto Kaney. That's more of a nightmare.
What the
as he gets put to sleep by Ayla and Quid.
A River is in no man's land, kind of.
Getting a bit of damage down on
okay.
River, but FBI
ends up
is here and
getting out. Still scary, though.
So look at River. He is just in sneaky spots again and again, but the public execution over the wall is going to connect onto Sniper.
Sniper's just dead.
Coming in. There's the lilting lullaby. Sniper is
question is River dead too? Because if River's dead too, that means that Otacon is gone. I was just inting free kills. All right, so they're giving Otacon 100%. They just had Quid TV top. Be willing to fight here, man. Okay, never mind. Shaden is going to get ult back up. They didn't really use the timer. They had an advantage here. They're trying to go on Shaden. Sniper got him. Oh my God, the Yone just mega inted. Quid just ran it here. It's probably okay though. It's probably okay still. Let's see. Let's see if it's okay. Quid is still in there. Quid is still alive. Oh, good from Surdy. I don't. Was he trying to ult River or was he trying to ult FBI? If he was trying to ult FBI, that was giga. Bro, Quid into this fight with his ult so badly. If Quid just didn't ult the way he did, this fight was like a big win for 100 Thieves. Nah, bro, this was so tragic because they're trying to kill Shaden here, and the Camille flash ults, and he's gonna Q2 him and try to one-shot him. And then at the same time, Quid was trying to kill Shaden as well. So here, Quid flash ults to Narnia, bro. If he just had his ult here, or he was just hitting, it would be so much better. Like, imagine if he just had ult. Or flash, or anything, bro. Oh my god, it is a giga tragedy.
They're struggling to have enough consistent damage on the 100 Thieves side, right? You have these bombs getting thrown over the wall.
Yeah, we'll pretend he meant to do that.
It's really tough, and you have a Kalista that's just pummeling you.
He's got Baron.
Ayla stuns up Shade, and he's peeled off. They're going to be able to get a heist here. They throw the Glacial Prison.
The heist. River tried to fight. I don't like River trying to fight here, though. They should be trying to run.
And River has got to run. He's incredibly low, but he's going to be put to sleep.
He's dead.
This might be the
Should be
last
dead.
sleep for him. The Ziggs ulti comes
Yeah,
through.
I don't like River trying to fight here. I think this was bad. I think that they should have been happy getting to Baron and just running.
And then move to get the Drake.
And the Jace is dead on live. This is huge because the Baron is still on for 100 Thieves. They can actually do work here.
Getting traded back onto Quid. They do have that mid lane prio, but 100 Thieves are just going to drop it, and they are looking for Ayla.
Ayla is just sending it, bro. He's not using the position at all. I hate this from Ayla, bro. I hate it so much. I mean, it's probably going to end up working, but like still, man. Whatever. I wish that they played the position more, you know?
The GA traded out for Sniper, but Sniper does not care. Quid does not stop, and Dignitas will fall.
They have a wave. They have a wave. They can end.
Even lose the game. We'll
They have a
see.
wave
These
coming
respawn
right
times
here.
are so incredibly
GG.
long. They're just gonna flash in and try to take down Isles, and with that, and these 2-0, and claim their spot in playoffs.
The match score.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Dignitas is just disappointing. I mean, we'll see what happens when Dignitas plays FlyQuest. That's the exciting match for next week. I honestly thought 100 Thieves could lose today.